chase. Mud-slinging tracks, adrenaline floods. Tires bite harder than a pit bull studs. Throttle wide open, no fear in the chest. Rivals left choking in our dirt cake quest. No brakes, just stakes, trophies gleam. Outlaw dirt, every racer's dream. You wanted the best, we got the best. Outlaw dirt, no time for rest. Often replicated, never replaced. ODS, the kings you chase. Rooster tails fly, every level war. Paint scrapes, paint, hear the engines roar. Knuckles white, grip tight, time to brawl. On the edge, one slip, lose it all. Gravel spin, crowds yelling loud. ODS, we lead the crowd. Yo, 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 tune in, don't miss ShaggyTV, hit 'em with the twist. Gang on deck, let's pick up the pace. Remote in hand, it's a cartoon race. Where are you, ShaggyTV? Catch the vibes, come roll with me. Jinkies, yeah, it's action-packed. Scooby snacks and a mystery crack. Flip the channel, hit the screen. Velma's got the clues, keep it clean. Fred in the whip, Daphne looking mean. Shaggy on the snacks, munching every scene. Zoinks, got ghosts in the room. Monsters lurk, smell the cartoon fumes. Fog thicker than my uncle's perfume. Solve it quick, then straight to the tune. Where are you, ShaggyTV? Catch the vibes, come roll with me. Jinkies, yeah, it's action-packed. Scooby snacks and a mystery crack. Spooky vibes with the laugh on top. Mass villains, every case non-stop. Trapdoor falls, but the plan don't flop. To the laugh track, tick tock, tick tock.
Hey, man.
We are live. Sorry, somebody jumped in here real quick. That's why we had to mute. Those were the sounds. I think it was Devin Hour. If I'm going by the voice, I didn't get to peek over in time to check. But hey, we're live. Stuff happens. And we're ready to go racing here in the Outlaw Dirt Series with the Sportsman Modified at Kevin Harvick's Kern County Raceway, or Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway. I don't think they call it a county. Let's cheat and see. Yeah, Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway. Pretty sure. But we take a peek over. Got 18 guys in here right now. 4 of them have yet to put in a lap. One of them about to put in a lap is this man. Actually, well, he did put one up there. He had got the one in. Shows up 16th now. So now 16 drivers showing up. Still no Scott Colm or Caleb Boykin putting in a lap time yet. Tyler Bickford, a.k.a. Bicky, up there on the top of the charts. That camera angle, we ain't going to get to see much of Vicky's paint here with this sun. Boy, oh boy, that thing's vicious. And that thing, it's going to be tough to pick out Vicky. Double G here in the 25 machine. Gavin Gravett. On Miller Kangas, yeah, right up the road. Whoop. And then, of course, Frisbee throw him on there. It's the yips, goes around. Tyler Allwork drives around the outside. And I'm not sure if, no, personally, like I say, you guys should know me by now. I don't care. I don't mean it for time's sake. I've got nothing to do. But for racetrack's sake, I don't know if they're gonna run warm-ups the whole time or what they'll do. 'Cause, I mean, I guess you do want that outside to kind of burn up. So maybe I'm talking out both sides of my mouth. They may want to run it a little longer than normal to kind of even the place out. Maybe get the bottom to come in. Tough to say. What's going on, Scooter? The Bayou Bullet, I should say. We have Green Hommel and Rumsey out on the racetrack. No, Trading Kingston, correct? I think so. Yep, definitely running and active. Big Slow's got his ones. I knew he was good. Brody Hewlett with the big win last week at Knoxville, I want to say. It's kind of off the, well, not off the pace at all. That's not the word. Was definitely off of the leader's tail here, but with the help of a late race caution, that 57 shot himself to the lead around the 316 of Devin Hauer, and he definitely showed, hey, he's going to be one, he's going to be good here. Look at Devin, he's working the inside. I'm not too sure, you know, if, I wonder if that part of the, now you can turn that on, you know, for like the midgets and stuff like that. But I wonder if during a race session like this, if he's like wearing the inside track, it's kind of like iRacing will focus itself. Oh, nice. Nice, Chris. That's awesome. What kind of wheel and stuff did your pops get? I run a Moza R9. My dad did. He freaked him. He was so overboard with it. He's got the Fanatec DD2. I mean, we both do have the Fanatec pedals, you know, because I feel like I don't know what you use, but I feel like that vibration would be something like, since I've got to experience, I would never get rid of. Like, I would only get better pedals if these ever broke. If or the same ones or better. What I'm saying, definitely need that that feeling in your feet since you're not really in the car. Top over, back over. Pretty quiet everywhere. This is normally around the time, you know, 3 or 4 minutes to go, guys. If they gotta run to the bathroom, they do it. Ask their buddies any last advice. Maybe watch the few that are out here. Guys like Devin Coyle is normally pretty fast. You know, see what line he's in. Quieter over here. Only one car on the racetrack. No, I say that. Now only one car on the racetrack over here. So I guess it really doesn't matter. Never mind. Two. I guess one off pit road there. Vicky, the quickest man on the board. Show you what their last times were, just so you can see kind of how they've fallen. So Vicky this time by 14.43. How you doing tonight, Ben? But there, 14.43, and then you can see the best time 13.93. So about a half a second off. They're Bicky of 14.7, so that's way over a half a second off. So that shows you how difficult it's going to be, you know, to run anywhere close to those lap times that we put up previously in the session. Racetrack only going to slow down, but should encourage a little more of this here. And I think honestly this is probably a good appetizer. We'll see how the racetrack going to work. Vicky doing his best to work on, I believe that's Scott Combe. Now you can see Combe P17, Vicky P1, but they're both running 14.6s here on the racetrack. And Wayne Hommel last time by, they were in the 15s, him and Rumsey. So it really is all kind of over the place here now, you know. Racetrack will start to get busy at this point. You know, I mentioned around that 3-4 minute mark, guys go run to the bathroom, do what they have to do. And now, you know, now you've got the feeling, well, I need to know what this racetrack is going to feel. And you can see here, Group 2. Not as busy as Group 1, but both groups filling up. It's kind of my point. Gotta set yourself up for success. If you're not doing all your homework here in practice, you're not doing it. So. Jackson Johnstone working that 21 down low. He's playing around with Tyler Allwork in the 37 machine. Allwork rope-a-dope in the outside. It may be the place to be through 3 and 4. Oh, Jackson flips the berm, almost grabs the wall. Hangs onto the car somehow. But that may not be the only time we see a driver do that tonight here. Berm very raised, and we're going to see guys go for big sends, try to, you know, make moves that they probably wouldn't have to make at another racetrack. This Kern Raceway, man, it funnels so bad, you know. It looks wide there, kind of, on the front stretch, but it's really misleading. If I'll bring up my mouse here real quick. You know, right there's the end of the berm. So it's really from there down. You know, this looks all wide. You're not going to get this low. That's never going to happen. It's pretty much funneled, you know, from that tire track on up here. So it's going to be a lot of bumping, a lot of banging, a lot of hard racing here as warm-ups, or I shouldn't say warm-ups, practice. We'll have warm-ups later. Practice comes to a close. And see who's going to go out here and win quick time. 18 drivers set to go out on the racetrack. Let's see who's going to get out there first. Looks like Ian. Oh, track reset. That's why they weren't worried about beating it up. Look at that thing. That thing's brand new. So being out there at the end didn't learn you a thing. You're totally different. Good luck, everyone. You can see Elrod 14.20 definitely needs to improve, but this man at the top of the charts right now, 14.03, McDougal. Walking around on the inside. Can he make more time? Hunter McDougal, second lap of 14.08. Not going to improve. Doesn't need to. Devin Coyle set the start lap number 1, the double 4. Rolling around. What can he do here, Devin Coyle? Lap number 1, P1 with a 14.02. Can he improve? No, he's not going to improve. Not going to try. And we got to see something. Got to move this camera out. We all saw how I set that up behind the pole like an idiot. We're not going to deal with my ridiculousness here all night. As Robbie Eversole crosses the line. Was P4, now P5. Jackson Johnstone, P1, the only man in the sub-14s, a 13.96. Boy, oh boy, man, he did not come to mess around here. Devin Hauer, P10. These may be playtime laps here for Devin Hauer, because that lap was actually quicker for him. But the quickest man now, Brody Ulick. Welcome to the 13-second club. 13.94 quick time for Brody Ulick. Caleb Boykin. Now we got 3 guys in the 13-second club as Boykin rolls off of 4, purple sector 2. So it is enough to get to the top, a 13.91. Man, he was slower in sector 1, but found the time in sector 2. Boy, oh boy, big find there for Boykin. As Ian Rumsey crosses the line, P5. Scott Colm, 1 lap in the books there. Drover does it, though, on lap number 2. He's going to call it quits. P3 for the 8 machine as Devin Hauer continues to just drive around. He did not like where he qualified, man. He is going all over the racetrack trying to find something different. Is this 316? So he has not got off the racetrack. Pretty unbelievable. You can tell, definitely probably frustrated with that effort. Just trying to find the speed elsewhere. How much time? 23 seconds. So, almost ready to take a look here at the starting lineup for heat race number 1. I think we're gonna have 2. I would assume a 9 and an 8. I forgot Sean Grimes. He was one of the 18 I was talking about. He disqualifies himself there. Then he goes out and helps run the track in, but then he admins. So you'd think I would have gotten used to that by now, but of course not. Yes, there will be 2 heat races. Let's take a look. Starting grid heat race number 1. Rounding out the field, the 20 of Ian Elrod. Row 4 to the top shelf, the 316 of the Big Slow. Devin Hauer to the inside, the 37 of Tyler Allward. Row 2 to the top shelf, the 7 of Hunter McDougal to the inside, the 1-2 of Ian Rumsey. Row 1 for heat race number 1 to the outside, the 8 of Scott Coleman, starting on the pole, the 18 of Caleb Boykin. Shame on me again for not remembering. I was going to say 3. Thank God I didn't say 3. I admit when I'm wrong. Top 2 to the A main. I don't know. I would think they're taking 18 to the feature. They have been all year, but they might be doing, it's a little smaller. They may be doing a 16er. Who knows? We'll find out as we go on throughout the night. Caleb Boykin trying to defend that quick time here. He's got Scott Holm to the outside, Rumsey behind him, and McDougal outside row 2. As drivers roll through 3 and 4, you take a look to the sky. The green flag is high. We're going to make the dirt fly. Heat race number 1 is underway. Battle on right away for P2. These guys going to town. Hunter McDougal wants a piece. He gets on the outside. Leaves room for Eversole to get underneath, but Robbie can't take advantage. Devin Hauer looking under Allward there. There's contact. Allward had came down after some contact, and man, Devin Hauer lives the race another day. He drives on through the Big Slow up to P6. Rumsey trying to go to work here for P2. He is close on Scotty, but can't get underneath him just yet. What kind of drive can he get off of 2? Not enough. Falls right back in line, and Man, this is where the frustration sets in. You got to do something different than the guy in front of you. But the guy in front of you is in the fastest line. So, man, you're tempted to use that nose, overdrive this thing. But Rumsey knows. Long race to go. Never mind. Little bit of contact. But I honestly think maybe the 32 coming down a little bit. And here comes McDougal. He's reeling them both in. All this behind your leader here who gets 2 laps to go. This time by gonna go quick Caleb Boykin. Looking to start P1 in tonight's A main, but the final transfer still on behind him. Rumsey takes one more peek. White flag waves, 1 lap to play. Caleb Boykin with the fastest lap in heat race number 1. Looking to win heat race number 1 as he looks up, sees the checkered flag wave. Playing with him. Wins by half a second there. Lifts Colm to the A main. Rumsey, McDougal, Eversole, Hauer, Poston, Elrod, and Allred. Oh boy, playing with him. Gotta love it. Let's take a look. Starting grid. Heat race number 2. Row 4 to the outside, the 99 of Miller Kangas to the inside, the 1-4 of Austin Smith. Row 3 to the outside, the 1-5 of Wayne Hommel to the inside, the 25. Double G, Gavin Gravett. Row 2 to the top shelf, the 07 of Bicky Tyler Bickford to the inside, SpongeBob in the 81. Devin Coyle. Row 1 for heat race number 2, your final heat race of the night. To the outside, the 21 of Jackson Johnstone, and starting on the pole, the 57 of Brody. You guys all running these big blocks. I better see a lot of you in the Dirt Car Big Block event at Charlotte in 2 weeks. Good to see a lot of you guys in that thing. That'll be another one. I think 500 to the winner once again. So hopefully a couple of you get on over there and make sure you're registered. As Brody Ulick drives the field through 3 and 4, look to the sky. The green flag is high. We're gonna make the dirt fly. Heat race number 2 is underway. Jackson slides up, able to protect P2. Battle on for 3rd. We're 3 wide. Bickford, though he's got to get on the binders. He gets shoves out. Not done. Gonna take a look under Gravett. Can't do it. Single file all the way around the racetrack from the front to the back. It just shows, you know, this is one of those racetracks. It does take a little bit to develop here, and I told you with the track reset, good luck if you didn't qualify well. It's going to be tough to pass. You're going to need to get into that guy or hope he makes a mistake. Man, it is not that easy here, and Devin Coyle is starting to feel the pressure a little bit here from Gavin Gravett. He's holding his line enough. Gavin can't really take a peek underneath, and there with the hiccup, Gavin having to play defense. Bicky starting to take a peek under him as well. We got 2 battles going on. Bickford would love to get them both, but he knows, I mean, you may as well piss in the wind here without those guys racing hard like they are there. He's not going to get both, let alone one of them. Bicky going to the bottom here. 2 laps to go as Brody Ulick crosses the line. Down the backstretch, Brody Ulick, not a soul in sight. 1 second up the road here as the white flag waves. We've got 1 lap to play. Johnstone in the second and final transfer spot. Not going to feel any pressure as we roll through 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag waves. Brody Ulick wins heat race number 2, followed by Johnstone, Coyle, Gravett, Hickey, Hommel, Smith, and Kangas. All right, we'll give those guys a second or two there to get to the waiting